Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a look at 75431, excuse me, the 327th Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Now, this set, I like it, I do, except we're missing a minifigure possibly, but it has quite a high brick count considering this is 2 battle packs in one. However, there's one thing in here that I've never seen in any review of any other person's. One person picked up on one thing, but they didn't pick up on this, and I just can't believe that nobody is talking about it. Now, back in the beginning, in 1999, we got a binocular for Star Wars, and it has been with us from 1999 through to whoops, typical, through to this battle pack here, which I'm not sure what date it was, so I'm going to quickly have a look. Where is the date? A year ago. It's just the first couple of days into 2026. So this came out in 2024. Just there. 2024. This managed to have those binoculars in it, but this set doesn't. Does that mean that that's the end of the binocular, the Star Wars binocular? Because this little chap here is holding Earth-based binoculars, not Star Wars-based binoculars. Now, I think that is the biggest problem with this set. There's some others, but it's just Lego. But yes, why have we lost the Star Wars binocular? Will we see it again? I certainly hope so, because it doesn't make sense that we get this piece instead of that other piece. And yeah. So back of the box, we've got a brand new Spider Droid that isn't a rounded. Spider Droids have a round top to them, where this one's flattened out. I can live with that. These guys shouldn't be sitting on the ground with their hands in the air. That's quite comical. I like that. I really do. Excuse my plaster, please. I'm going to try not to use that finger. These guys with their hands in the air. Now, these guys are super battle droids and would just lay these guys to waste. They really could. That cannon might take them out. And what should be a cannon on here possibly could as well. The cannon on the front of that should look something similar to this. But alas, Lego never gave us that. The last time I remember building one of these, we got both of them. So we got a cannon and a stud shooter. This was the 20th anniversary set. One of the 20th anniversary sets, but just way too big, you know, in comparison to... This is probably closer to the size that it should be. I don't think it should be much smaller than that. I was watching Clone Wars yesterday, cartoons, and looking for a walker. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, the Umbaran, the attack on Umbaran, and there's walkers in there, and they seem to be, you know, a couple of men high before the seat. So this could be just a little bit too large, but nevertheless. Now, why are we missing there should be 4 of these guys, and you know, what would that cost Lego to have? You know, battle packs have 4. Now this is relatively late, but 119 pieces opposed to 258 pieces, so close to, you know, 2 of these. I did find this one first, which had 105 pieces in it, but 4 minifigures. So if you had 2 of them, you know, it'd give you 8 minifigures, which is what I would expect, really. But Lego are stiffing us on that one. But yes, those binoculars, very, very disappointing to not have the other ones. I should have dragged some out from somewhere. But why? Why are we getting that? I'd love to know, and why is nobody else talking about it? That's more of an importance to me. And the pauldron actually has a little bit off this side as well, ever so much smaller, but why did they not do that? So there's the piece. All they had to do was do a little bit off this side as well. And yeah, talk about slack. I believe Star Wars gets the roughest deal out of most other things in Lego, and those binoculars say it all for me. It's just disgusting, if you ask me. Why have we lost the binocular? Now, our spider droid here, this is not a bad little build, better than the last one. The last one, or one we got, actually had a shooter on the front, so it's nice to see the return of that. I do have them actually just down here. I'll pull this out. This came with the AT-TE. He is in pieces. I should have built him before I started this. No, he has a cannon as well, so I won't put them all together, but you know, this is what was going on for us back then. A round top, the same aerial piece, I believe. Yeah, here it is here. And you know, the same piece underneath where the legs clip onto, which is that piece there. But yeah, you know, I do like how they got the eyes a little bit better, the droid eyes, but it's not round. Now our first spider droid was all the way back on this set here, and there he is there. Now no top aerial, and the same eye setup, I believe, just a little bit basicer, if that's a word, a little bit more basic. That's what I should be saying. But yes, that was our first spider droid. Beautiful colours, just fantastic. You know, nothing like what Lego really looks like. Let me just zoom that right out. But yes, there's our spider droid. First and foremost, our first one. There was another one that we've had that was another colour, but ever since after this one, they've all been grey. But I sadly was not around for this set. I did manage to find one of these second hand, the AT-AP I think it's called. But here's our spider droid, a Geonosian one. and I would have loved to got that set. You got this rolling missile machine, I don't know what it's called, and a spider droid and some, you know, some of these chaps. But yeah, this is where we're, there is a picture of it. Oh no, that might be from another one, actually. Let me just have a look at that footing again. Oh no, that's him with the droid body at the base of the leg. There he is there. So yeah, that's our little bit of history with these chaps here. The spider droid. Now, we'll leave the baddies till the last. This is a really nice little walker, but I just wish that they could have given us an option, maybe, of just, you know, a couple of extra pieces. Maybe took it from somewhere else, you know, so that they didn't have to, you know, up the brick count. But I don't like that. I don't. And I believe that front gun actually moves around. Now, they managed to do it with this set, but couldn't get it with that one. Now, that's a real shame. Like I say, you know, I think Lego leaving Star Wars behind with how they're doing it. But what we do get is that nice pauldron. Unfortunately, it's not as big as it should be, but there it is. And this was one of the reasons I actually brought this set, was to get my hands on that and have a look at it. To, you know, to open. There are so many sets that I have not opened of my Star Wars. It's just ridiculous. But we get 4 of those guys. One of them is slightly special and comes with the aerial piece. Oh, my stomach is playing up. I hope that isn't coming through on my camera. Stomach gurgles. Anyhow, so we get a walker. Very nice build. The eye situation. You know, this moves around so you can shoot it. We've got a lightsaber hilt at the front there. Would have been nice if they used a slightly different piece. Monkey Kid, I think it is, introduced a new hilt type piece, and I just wish they'd stay away from this 4 pieces like that and just leave it as a saber. But, you know, it's Lego and you've got to get over those sort of things. I had a lot of trouble with them using parts that, you know, could have been used, a different part used for it. So these guys get this little, you know, artillery, I don't know what you'd call it. We've seen that a couple of times, and it works. I don't know if it shoots down the men. I guess it does if you put it close enough. But yeah, we've got a brand new battle droid. This was another reason why I picked this up, because all my other battle droids, I either haven't, if I've got this new one, I haven't opened it, or they're just in sets I haven't opened at all. I should have dragged one. I do have the first battle pack that came with a whole lot of these guys on a transport, and I should have pulled that out to have a look, but it's a little bit hard to see with the darkness of this chap. He's very similar, but there is a new, this is a new mould. I don't know how different it is, but it's supposedly different. But yes, I believe we could have got 3 of those, but like I say, the brick count at almost 260 is a lot more than, you know, 2 of these. Now, there might be a battle pack that has more than this. This is all I could quickly get my hands on for this video. Everything else is out in storage and stuff like that. So yeah, the Walker is very well made for a little thing. We've got a couple of clips on the back there. That's where I did have the binoculars, but I whipped them off to show you a bit better. But just in comparison, you know, we've downsized, but we know that we're downsizing. But you just, if you look at this piece here opposed to this piece here, you know, representing the same mechanical part on the machine, that was up there, and we got a big plate down there. Now that's the big plate, and we get even smaller up there. But we all know about downsizing. Lego trying to you know, make it more profitable possibly for them, or just don't want to put, you know, that much more plastic into it where it may cost us more. So they could be trying to keep the cost down for us. Stickers, which are all right. I quite like them. So everything you see there's a sticker. And oh, I have no idea what's going on in my belly, but it's making some funny noises. So yeah, this is basically it. There's not too much to really see, except for the disappointment, I'm going to say it again, of these binoculars. I do not understand why we have lost the Star Wars binocular when this came out in 25. Must have. I've got a big whopping sticker over it, but I'm pretty sure I brought that last year. $70. So we're paying about $35 a battle pack. $35 for a battle pack. Now I am happy to see that we are getting another small battle pack this year in 2026, but yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. The Mandalorian troopers that are under Darth Maul. Now they done a set way back when. I only brought one of them and I've never opened it, but it had Darth Maul with his robotic legs and these chaps with a handprint on their helmet. And I believe those ones are far more superior to the ones that we're getting. They're out now, I believe. I don't know if they're in our store. I haven't been to the toy shop since last year, and it's, I don't know, it might be the 4th. It's Sunday. New Year's Day was Thursday. So yeah, I believe it's the 4th of January 2026 at the filming of this. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, this one. It's nice that we got the pauldron back. You know, they could have stuck with the material one, it worked well, but this is nice. But yeah, if you were going to do that, why not make it cross all the way over? There's a slightly smaller piece on this side of the trooper. But yeah, failed. Lego has failed us yet again with Star Wars. And yeah, it's just, It's sad. What's sad is the size of this picture. So let me just zoom in there. I should have done that some time ago, but I was lifting everything up and bringing it to the camera. But this is it, our battle pack for last year. One of them, I believe. Did we get a couple of them? I can't remember actually. Oh yes, we got this one as well. This is last year's stuff, surely. Yeah, 25. Just there, 25 at the end there. 2025. So we got these two in 1 year, which, you know, is all right. We may get that again this year, the bigger set. But I do like getting 4 minifigs per battle pack. And if this is 2 battle packs, you know, the brick count is high. If 119 is around the top of where battle packs are, like I say, this one is only 105. Only 105 bricks. I do believe this was $35 as well. I may be wrong. It may have been cheaper. They were $24 when I started buying these in 2010, and they stuck at that price pretty much all the way through 2010 to the end of, you know, what would that be? 2010, 2019, possibly. Even 2020, we could have still been paying $24 possibly, but they very quickly started climbing in price, and we're now at $35 a battle pack. They didn't jump $10, I know that, but yeah, there you go. Oh, there's a little printed piece on this one here. His you know, his readout, or you know, his gauges, or whatever you call it. This one actually didn't have any. I'll just swing that. This bit sits down there. So this one didn't actually come with any readout stuff. But how the heck does he see over that? It just doesn't make any sense. This is much more believable because he can see where he's going, whereas this chap is blind. Blind as they get, unfortunately for him. He won't be having much fun unless he sticks his head out the side. But yeah, nice to see a smaller model, because this was far too big. Even though these feet look more like, you know, they look like a 3-clawed foot on these ATRT, is that right? Mind you, we've come along. I do have the very first one. I should have brought that out as well. But we have come a long way since then. And that is a nice walker, but far too big. And this just looks perfect. But there we go. 200, excuse my dyslexia. 258, not 85. 258 pieces in here, and yeah, it's nice. It's, you know, I would have liked 4 minifigures. I do believe, let's just have a look at this. You see, look at this one here. We've got the same price, I believe. No, this might be even more expensive. Yes, we're now at $70. This one was quite cheap actually at that price, if we're paying $35 a battle pack, and I believe we were at this point. But yeah, we get 6. These guys sort of make up for 1 possibly, but you could count that as 5 5 minifigures there and 4 here. And yes, it's pitiful. That is pitiful as well. That speeder is just disastrous. But yeah, the rest is alright. But yeah, that's where we're at. And honestly, I can't believe we've lost the binocular. And that's my biggest gripe here. Is the binocular's gone. Why? 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 I just don't understand it. I hope that this isn't the last time we see that binocular. But why would they put that one in the set if they were continuing with that part? It's shameful. It really is. I just don't understand it. I really don't. Unless somebody dropped that mould on the floor. But they must have more than one mould. But I have heard of moulds, you know, being broken or going missing or something, and that stopped, you know, the continuation of a part being made. It doesn't, it's, you know, I've heard of it once maybe. But yeah, it's shocking, really is. You know, do Star Wars a fair deal. You know, you get your money out of it. I think that they just think we love it that much that we'll buy it. Now, if I wasn't doing this channel, I possibly might not have brought that. I would have, back in, before I started my channel in 2016, and it didn't really, you know, I've only sort of started to slow down with buying sets from Star Wars due to funding, and yeah, it's just funding. Storage becomes a problem when you have a box collection. But yeah, it's, you know, I don't understand it, and I'm just going to leave it there. Stay safe, and peace to you all, and Andy Bricks out.